Yo, what's going on, y'all? I know it's been a minute since I went live like this. I just want to talk sports, man. I want to give y'all some picks that I got for today and the upcoming fight, April 22nd, between Javante Davis and Andy Garcia. I'm already knowing, man. I want to hear y'all opinion though on who y'all like. Last night, man, in the sports world, it was crazy. It was crazy. I'm gonna start off with the MLB. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 parlays yesterday, and I ain't hit none of them. Facts. I was one off. I had one for like 5,000 yesterday. I was 2 picks away, y'all. No cap. The Toronto Maple Leafs, they won by 2, but I had them -2.5. So that blew it. Then I turned around and had the Celtics to win, and they lost to Joel Embiid in them yesterday. So that was a good game. Me personally, I like the Boston in that game, minus the stats and all of that. And I like Boston because they was the road team and because they just beat the brakes off the Milwaukee Bucks a couple days ago. So I liked it them, but they didn't pan out yesterday. My hockey, I almost was for sure that the Flyers was gonna win. They didn't win. That was bogus. But I had the Kraken to win, and that was plus money. So we end up grabbing that. But I had them in a parlay. I normally bet single bets to make sure I secure the money. But yesterday I was excited. I went to the Pistons game. I was a little throwed off. So that's just how that went. You feel me? Then I had the Rangers on one. I'm gonna tell y'all this. This 3-team parlay yesterday would have brought in from I think I put like $20 on it. It would have brought in like 1,700. Now I had the Rangers in the MLB -1.5. I had the Kraken -1.5, which they covered, meaning that they did. They won 5-2 to the Canucks, and then I had the Colorado Avalanche, and they end up winning 4-3. So it's like, but I had the Colorado Avalanche -1.5. Today I'm gonna give y'all who I like. I'm not asking y'all to put this in, but if you want to tell it, it's cool because I'm gonna hit today for sure. I need it, and I know y'all want to hit too. So we gonna get a hit, like you know what I'm saying. Today I like the Rangers. The Rangers, this NHL, y'all. I like the Rangers money line, and I'm saying that because the Lightning, man, they good. I ain't even gonna stunt. This gonna be a hard game. The Lightning might win the game. But me personally, I'm taking the Rangers. The Rangers got way more offensive ability. They got a lot of great players. The Lightning do too. And if you know hockey from last year, the Lightning went far in the playoffs. So you know y'all stand tall on that one. The Flames, they taking on the Jets. The Flames, they had a rough time last night. And let me tell y'all the score in the game yesterday. The Flames end up losing to the Chicago Blackhawks. And if you know anything about hockey, you know the Blackhawks is terrible. Terrible on the road and at home. It don't matter. They terrible. But they end up beating the Calgary Flame yesterday. And I feel like anytime that Calgary play, man, in Calgary, they got a better chance to win. Any Canadian team that go to, you know what I'm saying, home and they playing, except it's Canada on Canada, like Toronto Maple Leafs against the Ottawa Senators, it's going to be tough. You know what I'm saying? Because they both Canadian teams. Shout out to Canada as well, man. In this game, I like the Winnipeg Jets. And I know these are all favorites. This is -125. I try not to give out picks that's over -150. Shout out to my man Damon Love for that info. But I like the Jets. I like the Winnipeg Jets, and I like the Rangers to win. So that's a -120 and a -125, 2-team parlay if you want to put it in. The third team is the my Edmonton Oilers. These my boys. And if I take them, man, I normally take them like when they play in a team like the Ducks, I'm taking them 1.5. If you take a money line today, it's at -355. That ain't really no money. You feel me? So you don't even consider just taking them outright unless the game start. When the game start, it's different. You know what I mean? It's a whole different ball game. And I'm gonna give y'all my NBA. Shout out to Victor Wembanyama, Detroit Pistons. Y'all see this? We want him. We won't do. You feel me? And we tanking to get him. We played so good last night, man. We actually covered the spread. It was at like 14.5. It was at like 14.5 yesterday. They end up losing the game 105-118, but it was a good game. I was in-house. It was a great game, great atmosphere. The Pistons are a scrappy team. If you count them out right now, I know it's the end of the season and we're not making the playoffs. I already know this. We got the the Brooklyn Nets next. Man, that's at home. Brooklyn, they kind of fell off, so I don't know. Detroit might slide and win that one. We ain't won one in a minute, you know what I'm saying? But we've been playing everybody good. The Toronto Raptors, they end up covering the spread yesterday. I had them. They was like minus 14.5 too, if I'm not mistaken. One of the two, I might be confusing them, but I know that the Pistons spread was high. It was over 10.5. So the Pistons end up covering, if I'm not mistaken, you guys, and it maybe was with it like a 0.5 by 0.5 if it was 13.5. The Cavs end up beating the Magic yesterday. I took the Magic +5. We end up covering that easily. They end up winning. The Cavs end up winning 117, 113. It was a decent game, man. It was a decent game. Orlando, they always going to play hard. It's the end of the season, y'all, so be careful with the sports bets. Like, don't be thinking that this halfway through the season, it's a different time in betting, especially in basketball, so be careful. The Milwaukee Bucks end up getting it done. That was easy. They didn't cover that spread, though, yesterday. That's what you got to know. They was playing the Washington Wizards in Washington. They didn't cover the spread. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they end up winning the game, but I don't think they covered the spread either. They so suspect, man. They on the road at home. They suspect either way. Like, I'm not really into them guys like that. But tonight, I'm done with last night, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all who I like tonight real fast. And if you use these picks, man, shout out to you. If you want exclusive picks from me, check my website out. It's Tory B Sports Betting _ or at. I'm not even for sure because I don't really even be on. I don't even check it no more, y'all. I try to give more advice, but it's at Big Cartel. Tory B Sports Betting at Big Cartel. That's what it is. .com. Like I said, I don't even check it out. I got it for free. I don't pay money for it. I just try to help people who I encounter. You know what I'm saying? If you want some picks or some advice or something like that, I'm here to hit you with something. You read? But as far as me taking your money, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to help, bro. I don't even want your money. Really. You feel me? I want you to get money from using some knowledge that you got from me or some information from me. The first game, man, it's the Brooklyn Nets. They playing the Detroit Pistons. This tonight. This is the last home game. It's at minus 10.5. Now, I'm going to tell you this. The Pistons not going to lose by 10.5. So I'm taking the Pistons with the points. Please believe me. Please believe me. I know it's a back-to-back game for the Pistons. Excuse me, y'all. But I'm taking the Pistons plus the points. The Knicks, they playing the Pacers and Indiana. I don't know who playing and who not playing, but I know last night that majority of the Pistons players played. And when they play like that, like Wiseman, Duran, Ivy, shout out to Bogdanovic, man. Bogdanovic, you balled this year, bro. You balled. You raised your stock this year. You and your brother for the Atlanta Hawks. Y'all raised your stock. Y'all boys raw. The New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers, man. ESPN be tripping on their injury report, so don't really go up that. The best way to find out, shout out to my man Marmar O'Neal for this. The best way to find out is like get on FanDuel and see the player props. If they got them up there earlier during the day, then that means 9 times out of 10 they're going to play. But right before the games, if they not saying it like on ESPN or I'm going to give y'all another one before I tell y'all who I like on that game. I'm going to give y'all, it's called The Score. It's an app. They got good intel, man, like good stats, good injury report updates. So check them out. It's called The Score. You feel me? And on my phone, I don't know if y'all can see it. Look, this is what it looked like. That's what it be looking like if y'all can see that. So check that out. Like, it's called The Score. I'm gonna give y'all my little inside another one before I get to the picks. It's called The Covers, not The Covers, but Covers. I got it pulled up on my laptop right now. But it's called covers.com. Go check it out. You can get all the latest tips, and they even give out free picks too. That's why I'm turned down on giving out free picks, because it's like, bro, we can get free picks from anybody. You know what I'm saying? And asking people to pay for picks. That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to use and abuse you. None of that. I want to make that clear. But Covers, try Covers, y'all. They got free picks. I also use Pick Dogs. Jay Briggs for NBA, Ron Marinelli for MLB. They got good picks over at Pick Dogs. Shout out to both of those guys over there. And I try to get them a shout out. They be giving out good picks daily. You know what I'm saying? They motivate me to make content. So that's a part of the reason I'm here too, man, to keep us going. Shout out to Woodward Sports too in Detroit, man. They got a good little podcast thing going. They give out great details. Check them boys out. Woodward Sports. The Knicks and the Pacers, y'all. Depending on who playing and who not playing, the spread is at minus 8.5. That means that the New York Knicks, and it says NY minus 8.5. So they're telling you that the New York Knicks have to win this game by 9 points. That's what 8.5 mean. They have to win the game by 9 points. Now, if you want to take the points, meaning I'm going to take the Pacers with 8.5, that means that if the Pacers lose the game, they don't have the most that they can lose by is 8.5, like 8 points. If they lose by 8, you cover the spread because you had 8.5. That half means a lot. Always pay attention to that. In that game, man, the Knicks is saucy and they wavy. Depending on who the Pacers playing, I'm taking the Knicks regardless. Now, that 8.5 is called alternate spread. You can move it up and down on any app, or if you're going down to any bookie, you can tell them, you know what I'm saying, like verbally, I want to take the Knicks -5 or -4.5 or something like that. I would take it down, but I would take the Knicks. The next game, the Wizards, they playing the Hawks. They playing in Atlanta, y'all. So, and they saying that Atlanta gonna win the game by 12. It's -11. So they saying they're gonna win by 12. I don't know about that. I ain't seen Atlanta really whoop no. I done seen them whoop some people in Atlanta, yeah. But the Wizards, bro, if Bradley Beal, Porzingis play, they gonna give them a fight. And I know they on the road, but they gonna give them a fight. Today, I'm like, Wizards with 11. Give me that. And if I can move it up to like 12.5 or 13, I'm definitely taking it. Depending on who playing, though. So you kind of got to wait till later on in the day before these games start. And this game started at 7:30 p.m. The Pistons game, that was the first game. It starts at 7 tonight. Standard Central Eastern Time, if I said it right. The next game, the Raptors and the Celtics, y'all. The Celtics just disappointed me. They got the Celtics winning by 5, meaning 4.5. It says -4.5 Boston. So that means that Boston have to win the game by 5 points. I concur. I think that Boston will beat the Raptors. The Raptors been playing ball. Yesterday I had the Raptors, and I took the Raptors because they're like 7-3 on the at the spread right now. They was a better team than the team that they played. I can't remember who they played. The Hornets. They was a better at the spread team, so I took the Raptors. That's what made me take them yesterday. Shout out to whoever this is calling me. It's an unfamiliar number. I'm not sure who it is. I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna answer when I'm done. Hello. What's going on? Type shit. I'm on live right now, bro. I'm on YouTube right now. Yep. Yeah. What you got going? Shit, if you wanna, you know why I'm at, baby. Nope, not yet. For sure, I'm here, bro. Holla at me. Okay. Blessings to my homie, man. He was just checking on me. I feel like the Celtics can do it, y'all. I feel like the Celtics can win the game by 5. That's what I'm saying. The next game is the Bulls and the Bucks, and they didn't throw me off mentally. I'm sharp today. The Bulls and the Bucks. Now the Bucks is mysterious right now. I don't know what's going on with Giannis and them, but like, bro. And then the Bulls is picking it up, so it's like that's a hard one to get involved in today for me personally. I don't know about that one, but it's saying that the Bucks supposed to win the game by 7. It says -6.5, which means 7 points. Now that half point mean this: that if Boston, if the Bulls end up tying the game, if it's 112 to 112, well, I ain't gonna say 112 to 112. I'm gonna say 106 to 112. Meaning that the Bulls have 106, and it's like 112 to 112. That 0.5 give you the win if you have the Bucks. If you understand what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, or if it give you the win that the Bulls have it. I can't explain it right when I'm trying to say it, but if you standing like if you with me, I can make sure you get this shit right. You know what I'm saying? Or if you DM me, I can personally tell you what you want to know about sports betting. As far as me explaining it as a whole, man, it's so much to explain. It's a lot of good guys on the internet that can really help you as far as in that type of, you know what I'm saying? I place a lot of bets every day, bro. This is how I eat. This is how, you know what I'm saying? So I'm running and gunning. Sports is everything right now to me. So I like the Bulls with the points. +6.5. I like the Bulls with the 6.5. The next game, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies is my team. If y'all know me, man, y'all know the Grizzlies is my team. You feel me? And I ride with the Grizzlies because they're my boys. They had them yesterday to win by like 17 or something crazy like that. and they end up winning by 10. So they didn't cover the spread against the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm sorry about my words. They only won by 10 in Memphis. In Memphis. Now they about to play the Pelicans in New Orleans, and it says New Orleans -5. Now that I'm feeling like somebody not gonna play for Memphis because the Pelicans just lost yesterday to the Kings, and I'm already knowing this because I had the Pelicans and I had the Kings on two different two different parlays. As of right now, ESPN is saying Dylan Brooks is doubtful, and Jake Rivera, which he don't mean, I'm not gonna say it like that, but he don't really play. So Dylan Brooks is really not a factor for the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So if today, this is the money game for me. As I'm looking at it, this is the money game. Take the Grizzlies money line. Now that's gonna bring you like plus 200, plus 300 odds. Meaning if you put $100 on this one game, you're gonna profit 3 times your money, 2 times your money. That's what I'm saying. So that single game alone, by you taking the Memphis Grizzlies today, money line, just because Dylan Brooks, and you need to go on and do this now because I feel like it's going to change throughout the day. It's 10 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. By 2 or 3 o'clock, it ain't going to say -5 to Pelicans. I'm guaranteeing that. The Pelicans, they need these games. You feel me? They need every game, but the Grizzlies not finna go to New Orleans. New Orleans not that far from Memphis. That's not a real traveling. I know they coming from Portland, but come on, man. Memphis going to handle this. Money line. The next game, the Lakers and the Clippers. This is a tough one. Like my man Jay Briggs always say, the Clippers always beat the Lakers. And it's got the Clippers -4.5, which means that the Clippers supposed to win by 5 points. Tonight, I'm taking LeBron with the points, man. And I feel like that's going to change. I'm taking Ronnie James with the points. If y'all don't know, man, Ronnie James is my favorite player. Kobe #2, Jordan #3. Ronnie James, LeBron James is the #1 player in the world, bro. You never seen nothing like it. It's going to be hard to see it again unless we looking at Victor Wembanyama. That's my opinion. So I'm taking the Lakers with the points. They saying Mo Bamba, he might be doubtful, but like I told y'all, ESPN be tripping with their injury report. They need to step that up. And I know that why they do it. But D'Angelo Russell, he doubtful. He still might play. Him and Mo Bamba. Don't be believing ESPN when it comes to that. Eric Gordon, he doubtful. Marcus Morris Sr., he doubtful. They both might play for the Clips. So the Lakers, out of their last 5 games, they done won 4 games. The Clip, out of their last 5 games, they done won 2 games. So I'm taking the Lakers with the points on that one. I gave y'all my NHL talk. Now I'm finna go and talk my MLB, man. Shout out to the Toronto Blue Jays yesterday, man. Shout out to you boys, man. Y'all did y'all thing. I needed that. Y'all been so suspect lately. Like, I needed that. I needed for the Blue Jays to really get out there -1.5. I needed it. And I appreciate you guys for doing it, man. The Red Sox, the Pirates right now, that pitch yesterday, he balled. Young boy, 23 years old. Go check him out. He balled yesterday. Shout out to my Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays ball. They was down in the game yesterday. I was at the Pistons game watching it. They was down like 4-0. I'm like, my whole parlay is done. Every parlay, because I got them right. I got them on 8 out of 10 of them. You feel me? But they end up winning the game 10-4. It was a good ass game. Period, y'all. Good game. The Yankees disappointed me yesterday, but I got to shout out to the Phillies because I rock with the Phillies too. It was a lot of good games yesterday, y'all. I'm telling you. Shout out to my boys. Yesterday, went and got on them Astros head. You feel me? They went and got on the Astros head. So today, I'm going to go and give y'all my rundown, and I'm going to get out y'all way. If you watch this live, man, I appreciate it, bro. I truly appreciate it, man. And if you want some better picks than what I got, go and check out Picks Dogs. Ron Marinelli. He got on glasses. You're going to see him on Pick Dogs. He got good picks, man. Trust me, he got good picks. I've been rocking with him 2 seasons. I've been sports betting in baseball 3 seasons. I've been sports betting in basketball 3 seasons. All this my 3rd season right here. So, you know, and I done won some money and I done lost some money. So I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm saying in my own world, I feel like I'm one of the, you feel me, one of them ones. The Cubs and the Reds, they've been going at it, man. This is a nice little series. The whole season is gonna be a nice series. So I feel like today, man, I like the Reds. The Reds lost yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, the Cubs end up 12-5 in them boys. But I like the Reds today. And that's it might not be plus money right now because they got the Cubs at minus 115. So I'm already knowing that the Reds gonna be at minus 110, but that's decent. That's decent. And I ain't even look at the pictures yet. I ain't look at the pictures yet, y'all. Stroman and Green. Come on, Green. Let's do it. You feel me? Come on, Green. A lot of my little picks lately been Fugazi I've been giving out. I ain't gonna stunt to y'all, so I'm trying to recap and get back in my bag on giving out picks. That's why I will refer y'all to different people. It's somebody that's on Facebook, man, and I know everybody got Facebook. His name is Damon Love. He charged money, but he got good picks, man. So that's somebody for real that you can use as well. That's like 3-4 options that I gave y'all. I gave y'all a lot of sports betting knowledge. If you watch this live, you got the covers. You got the score. You got Damon Love. I gave y'all Pick Dogs, Ron Marinelli, and I gave y'all Jay Briggs on the basketball tip. So these are all my little sources, not all of them, but these are a majority of my sources that I use. I got another individual on Facebook as well. His name is Marmar O'Neal on there. He win big parlays. You feel me? D Mitchell, his name on Facebook as well. D-E-E Mitchell. He win parlays, big boy parlays. I seen these with my own eyes. You feel me? So I'm not really just telling y'all nothing I don't really know. I'm telling y'all people that who be studying like me. The Yankees and the Phillies. Yankees, let's go. Period. They said minus 165. I told y'all I don't like giving out picks over minus 150 or minus 155, but minus 165, I'm running with it. And I'll take the Yankees minus 1.5, which is going to be plus money. I'm getting that in there. The Rays and the Nationals. I'm taking the Rays again minus 1.5. Until the Nationals really just show me something, I'm taking everybody against the Nationals. And y'all know last season that I was taking the Nationals on the back end of the season. They was covered all the spreads. I'm coming out money line plus 260, like minus 1.5. Oh, plus 460. It's crazy. So y'all keep an eye out on the Nationals, man. And a lot of underdog teams like the Pirates, like the Orioles. The Orioles right now, they shaking and baking. So y'all pay attention to that, man. Stay locked in. I like the Rays minus 1.5. The Twins and the Marlins. Let me see who pitching. And I ain't even look at the Tampa Bay who pitching. I ain't even need to do that on that one. Lopez and Luzardo. Alcantara, he didn't get over 6.5 yesterday for the Miami Marlins. That was hurting. I think he got like 5K. But he normally, Sandy Alcantara, pay attention to him, y'all, because he's gonna get you those over 6.5K. You feel me? That's a good. Sometimes it be plus money. But I'm on the Twins and Marlins. I'm taking the Marlins to win at home. It's plus money. They got Minnesota at minus 125, but I'm taking the Marlins at home. Let's go, Luzardo. You feel me? Let's do it. The Braves was plus money yesterday. We had that minus 1.5, and that cashed easy. But it wasn't in a single bet form like how I normally have it, or a 2-team form. I was 3 and 4, 5 legging and 7 legging yesterday. I was wishing on a star yesterday, so I really didn't hit nothing. And I have days like that, man. And I just be wishing on stars. I jump out there and put all kind of stuff on the slip head. Sometimes it be all red. Sometimes it be all green and one red, so you just got to stand in there because all of our day coming. As long as you sports betting, you got a little piece of something in the fire, you on your way. The next team, man, the Braves and the Cardinals. Look, let me see who pitching, y'all. Elder and my boy. Ooh, I don't know about that. Milikos. Oh, I can't think I pronounce his name, but he a bad mofo. I don't know about that one because they got the Cardinals at minus 135. If you take the Braves money line, it's plus money. It's not it's a single bet. It's to single bet it for 50 or 100. You know what I mean? Just to put it out there, depending on your bankroll. It wouldn't hurt you because that happened to me yesterday with the Seattle Kraken. I had the Kraken on not a single bet, but I had the Kraken. That's hockey if y'all don't know. I had the Kraken, the Celtics, the Kings, and the Reds. It's nasty. So today I got and that was on one parlay, y'all. So I got some parlays yesterday that I only had one loss on. And if I would have round robin, if you don't know what round robin is, I'm finna get y'all this too. Round robin is if I pick 4 teams and 3 win, I still win money. I don't win that whole pot of money, but I still get my money back and profit. So Start looking into round robin betting as well, you guys, instead of making all these parlays. The next game, the Pirates and the Red Sox. The Pirates 3-2, the Red Sox 2-3. They playing at the Red Sox Stadium, y'all. You feel me? Y'all already know what time it is when they playing at Wrigley. If I'm not mistaken, that's the name of it, right? They ain't even showing me. Yeah, Fenway. I'm sorry. Wrigley is the Cubs. Fenway, man. And they ain't really been showing up to me, though. I ain't even going to stunt to y'all. I ain't even going to stunt. Clubber, whatever, and Keller, they saying Clubber already done pitched the game. 3 innings. I ain't going to say a whole game. I'm taking the Red Sox. And I'm taking the Red Sox out of blind faith. Just because they playing at their home stadium. You feel me? Like it or not, that's who I'm picking. The Brewers and the Mets, man. The Mets, I be locked in on the Mets, bro. I really be rocking with the Mets, but they be tripping. They've been tripping early, and the Brewers been showing up. They 4-1. The Mets 3-3. This game, they got the Brewers at -135. If you take the Mets today, it's plus money. I'm not saying parlay that, but it's plus money. Think about that. Without me even looking at the picture, just plus money. The Rangers and the Oilers. If you take the Oilers today, they got the Rangers at -190. Let's see why. The Grom Thumb on the mound today. That's why it's there. So today, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the Baltimore Orioles, they have been playing both series that they didn't play in. They didn't play both teams good, dang good. So I like DeGrom, and he might get a certain amount of K tonight. I'm not looking forward to it because if it's coming to competition, the Orioles gonna bring it. They're gonna bring it, and it's a good little money thing right now, like money line. You feel me? Orioles. If you want to go there, let's. DeGrom, he not finna play though. I'm telling y'all now. That's why I said -190 for the Rangers. Now if that would have been yesterday, I would have been locked in. I would have been loaded today, but I ain't tripping. The next game, the Tigers and Astros. They got the Astros at -278. That's like really, they basically saying that they the heavy favorite. If you put this on a single, you ain't gonna make no money with it. So you're gonna dang near have to take the Astros -1.5 to make some money. It's a good look. It's always a good look against the Tigers. Sorry about that, Tigers. Tomorrow is opening day, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, tomorrow is opening day for my boys, for my Tigers. I tried to get my tickets too late, man, and them motherfuckers high. Right? I ain't gonna pay that right now. I'm gonna catch them in a minute. I'm gonna catch them in a couple games. But shout out to the Detroit Pistons for doing their thing last night. I know y'all sick of me saying. The next game, the Giants and the White Sox. They got the White Sox at -140. The White Sox ain't really giving me what I need right now, and I've been locked in on the White Sox. They're my boys. The Giants, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I got to see them more. Shout out to Mar O'Neal. He said yesterday that they wasn't going for it, and they ended up winning. If it wasn't yesterday, it was the last game they played. The Guardians and the A's, man. The A's is terrible. Any win that they get, they be thankful for it. Cleveland is at -130. This is the pick of the day for me. Guardians -130. I don't care who pitches. Guardians is a better team. Period. The Angels and the Marlins. They got the Angels at -170. We'll say -160, and then on the other side said -170. They got Ohtani pitching tonight. If you know baseball, you know who Ohtani is. Ohtani not about to play tonight. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. Look, the Angels should win. Yeah, Mike Trout should hit a home run. That's my two-teamer for that team. You feel me? For that game, I mean. The last game they got on the board today, man, is the Blue Jays against the Royals. The Royals ain't showed me nothing. Blue Jays -1.5. Let's go. They got Toronto at -190, so -1.5. You might get plus money. They might put it at -110. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't put no slips in yet, but I'm putting one. Today I'm gonna start my 10-day challenge. Yeah, single bet every day. I'm gonna show y'all, what's going on with it. But my pick of the day is the Guardians, -130. We're gonna do 10-day challenge, $10 to 10K. I'm putting $10 on the Guardians to beat the A's today. at minus 130. Let's see what it do. And matter of fact, let me make sure I want to tell y'all the right thing, y'all. I like the A's, but I ain't gonna tell y'all the A's. DeGrom. that's gonna be bad. Okay, look. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm taking the Rangers minus 1.5. I'm going again with the Rangers. Rangers minus 1.5. Guardians money line. That's my two-teamer, and we're gonna do a two-teamer for 10 days straight, and let's see where it get. We're gonna bet it all. We're gonna start with $10 today on this two-teamer. I'm putting some other bets in. That's what you gotta know. But I'm about to get on some Madden. I'm about to play Madden, man. If y'all don't know, man, I play Madden on the PS5. My name Tory B. Tory D Biggs 313 on the PS5. Look me up. We can rock. I'm finna go live again, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching this video, man. If you like the picks that I gave y'all, if you like the information that I gave y'all, comment, man. Definitely subscribe if you ain't. I ain't finna preach to y'all about all that. I'm about to get on this Madden. Whoever want to rock, let's do it. Blessings, man. I hope y'all have a good day, man. Subscribe to Tory B, baby. Yes, sir.